video, we will try and build a small game on ChatGPT, which I tried to create last time. So this is something made by AI. So I'll have to open that on a browser. So let me open the ChatGPT. It won't work properly on your app, so I suggest you to use ChatGPT on your browser, on the Chrome browser. So let's go ahead, open that previous chat, wherein I tried to create a bouncing ball game, which I thought is really cool. So I would like to recreate that in this session. But before that, let me show you what was the output and how it's been prompted. So this is the code. After a long talk with the ChatGPT, it is able to give me this particular game. It says rotating ring, bouncing ball. It's built on HTML canvas. So, okay, let's look at the previous version. I think that's the one which is not working. Okay, this one also. Here we go. Yeah. So let's see. This is the bouncing ball game which I I was able to successfully create. So this particular system has like positive and negative balls in it, which bounce across the borders, and it has a few options over here like gravity off, charges on, etc., etc. So let's say, for example, if I turn the gravity on, the ball will try to bounce back, and once anything exits the circle, I wanted to go ahead and give a new ball. So let me try and turn the swap on, and when I touched the screen, it created another ball. It's now a positive charge. So we have positive and negative, and as soon as those touch each other, they become into another ball. See, I think this idea is like cool. So let me try and turn the charges on. Charges are already on. So let me turn the gravity off. This will make a really fun thing. If you want, you could just even add more balls to it. They bounce each on. It doesn't have a sound, etc. But yes, I'd like to recreate this kind of a game uh, in another new chat. So let's do it. Let's go open a new chat. So here it is, the most important place. So it's better you talk to ChatGPT rather than you prompt it, because ChatGPT has its own memory. You must have had multiple chats, and it does know how do you talk to people, what is it you expect out of the system. If you want, you could even go ahead and give some custom instructions and optimize your bot for your as your assistant or something like that. So that's what I did with my bot. So let's see what it says. Hey, do you remember the game, the rotating circle game? Rotating circle game. I'd like to recreate it. I would like to recreate it and show it to my audience. By the way, we are live now. Let's see what it says. So by default, I have thinking activated into my chat, so it does think when I give it any prompt. So basically, I also love to give it proper prompts, but I only do it whenever it is needed, whenever it is necessary to build a specific custom app or custom output which I need. But in general, I just wanted to show you how powerful the ChatGPT is because it does know what you generally do with ChatGPT, and when you say something, it will know what you mean. That's what I'm trying to say over here. So you could see it has already thought for about like 27 seconds. We could see what it was been thinking of. So if you have time, you could also read out so that you will understand whether it's doing it wrong or right. Otherwise, you could just go ahead and give it another prompt. But yes, it's still writing the code. You could see it's building a HTML on Canva. So once it is done writing the code, we could go ahead and give a preview to this particular game. So if you want to understand what it's trying to build, because I just told the name of the rotating game because it does know what it is all about. What I've been prompting about it from beginning. But yes, if you want, you could also go ahead and give it your own prompt or your own features so that you could try and build something like this. So if you read this thinking process, you'd get a better understanding. I think the code has been written successfully. Let's see what's the output says. Live ready. Okay. What's inside for your audience? Rotating while arena with a moving cap escape door. Okay, cool. Troubleshooting. Okay, makes it hard. Okay, let's test this particular app now. So let's go ahead and click on this play button. It initiates the game. So you could see it does remember, but it's not working, right? So let's click on start. So if you click on start, you could see the circle is now moving. Balls are slowly moving towards the wall. Let's see if we can create new balls. It's not creating new balls. It also has sound off and on. Okay. What does this swap do? Swap on. Reset. Let's reset it. Okay, it's also merging balls. It does has one functionality which has been prompted in my previous thing, but yes, it doesn't look that great. So what do you think we could do? So let's reprompt it and say what is our problem. So hey, let me try and see if it's understand my voice prompt. Let's try this in a different way so that you'd also know what works and what not. So you could see, hey, I see that it's working, but it's not as we build. Okay, let's cool. Okay, okay, yeah. Hope I was able to mention all of my problems. So it's now thinking about what I've been trying to build. Let's see what it's been thinking. Okay, specifications. Circle needs to be better, thicker. Okay, cool. I'll update the code. Awesome. So now it's updating the code. Let's wait for a few minutes. Now it's been, really wonderful to create apps like this. It's just an app for time pass, but in fact, I could monetize this in such a way by adding some levels to it, or trying to play around for a while and understand, what else we could add to this particular game. Once you see, that you are addicted or you wanted to play this game again and again, then that's the time you monetize it. is because there are so many people who are like just like you, who wants to spend their time on different ideas we have. So let's see what's the output now. Okay, cool. Okay, it started with one ball. Yeah, we don't have gravity here, right? We don't have gravity here, so we'll have to mention that in here. What is this apply? Okay, limiter. Okay, sounds on, sound off. Cool. Let's apply gravity. You forgot to apply gravity button. And also, I need the ball to be big and move fast. Cool. Let's you could add n number of updates you want once you start testing apps like this. Hope you've been trying this from a long period, but yes, you don't need prompts actually. You just need to talk to it so that it works for you as if you are working with a app developer. So while it is doing, let's see how what else we could add in the new conversation. Hey, I see that one person is live. Hey, thank you for watching. I'm not sure how to check who are you, and this is the first live I've been going on. But hope you're able to follow me. You could ask me any questions in the comments if you have any. But let's see, what is the output we get out of this. It's been writing for a long time. It sometimes it takes time because you've been working on a browser. But yeah, if you are doing this directly on a computer, that's really cool. I don't have my computer, right now with me, and I don't even know how to go live and share my screen. This is my first time I've been doing it. If you have any feedbacks, do let me know so that I would learn and not repeat the mistakes I've been doing in here. But yes, I'm an enthusiast of technology. I'd like to learn a lot of new things which have been coming in the market. Blown away of what's happening, in the current industry, particularly about AI into sales and marketing. I'm the one who does my, work on sales and marketing, and of course, that's where I'm trying to integrate AI, and that's how I came to this kind of setup. So now you could see it has installed few, updated this app. Let's see how it works now. We do have a gravity on off button, so let's turn this on. Okay, cool. It looks good now. Sound is on, but I'm not sure if that's working. No, the ball is not exiting the circle. And also it's not bouncing. It should bounce as soon as it touch. It should not stop bouncing. That's what I want. Right. So let's say the same thing. Let's see what it says. Okay. So this is very easy to talk to the AI instead of typing, because when you talk, it does know how you think and it reacts, and it would understand what you mean. So that'll make your job easy. Here we go. I think it understood what I mean. So let's see what would be the output. Good catch. I fixed three things. Reliable, reliable exists through the gap, and then pre-touch instant bounces. Sound crackle fixed. Awesome. Let's check this out. Here we go. The gravity is off. Let's turn this on. It's now bouncing. Oh, it's not able to. It's not. No. It's not exiting of the circle. I see. The ball is still not exiting the circle. Also, I want another ball whenever I touch inside the circle. The ball should repel. The balls should repel each other. Cool. I'll make. Here we go. Thought for like 21 seconds. Cool. It's writing the code by itself. I really don't have to even know what is this code all about. But yes, I sometimes read the code, try to understand what it's trying to follow. It's really great vibe coding through chat. Also like Replit, Lovable. Those are great platforms in order to build anything seriously. Even ChatGPT, I think I've just started with ChatGPT building apps. I think this is my third app or fourth app. I have another three, four ideas inside a project folder I got, something called web apps. So I'll take you through those web apps maybe another video. Let me know. But yes, I've been trying to do a lot of things on ChatGPT, and yes, I've been getting results also. So I just wanted to share the same things which I've been doing from a long time, and I think that's where we are now. So let's see what's happening. This new chat we have. Where is that? Here we go. Okay. Let's play this. Gravity on. Bouncing sounds good. No, it's still not exiting the circle. Any thoughts? Any thoughts from you guys who are watching? What do you think I should prompt? Now I'll try to be, little upfront. Sometimes I even scold ChatGPT, but I don't want to do this because I'm live. Hope you guys all do the same thing. But yes, you have to talk to it like you are talking to a human. You have to make it understand what you are trying to say. You know, then it will understand even if you don't really prompt it well or incomplete with your words, because it does know how you think. So I've been using ChatGPT from the day one it got. I think I'm the early users of ChatGPT, but there's so much you could learn on day-to-day basis on this. You are never an expert in this AI training. Here we go. I think it's ready now. Let's see what it is. Okay. Okay, let's play this. Preview. Gravity off. Oh. So as soon as one ball exited, it stopped and started another game. Okay, it's adding another ball also. Okay, it's merging. Okay, one. Here we go. I'm not touching, by the way. So the ball is exiting out of the circle and then it's creating another ball. So we could see the score, balls 1 out of 100. Okay, that's the limit is set. Okay, gravity on, FPS. There is no score. Positives 4, negatives 7, merged plus. Mhm. It's fun. Let's turn the gravity off. But the balls are not bouncing with each other. They shouldn't repel, right? Okay. So I want the balls to be bouncing. Let's give that prompt. Let's see. It did a cool job till now. We started with just one I didn't even prompt it because I've been working on this on a different chat. I've asked it if it has remembered the concept. Yeah, it took that whole prompt and then started creating something. Then I started adding more and more, prompts, and now here we are. So this way we could go ahead and build anything we want. It's not just about the okay, what's happening here? It's broke. So ChatGPT sometimes will not work as we expect. So at that time, we could just roll back to our previous, code. So let's play it again. So it's let's say the same thing. Hey, I think you messed up. Messed up. App is too big and unusable. Please fix fix the issue. Of course, I don't know what's the issue, so I need ChatGPT to find the issue for me and then fix it. Right. So let's see what it does. Sometimes it breaks. You have to be patient because, of course, even human beings make mistakes. In order to get your job done, you have to be patient, right? So you have to be also patient with ChatGPT. But yes, this is an intelligent thing to deal with rather than a human being, is because it doesn't even you know take it for it. Maybe in future it might take things and then try to do something to you. Who knows? Hope we are not getting into that. But yeah, let's make use of what we have now. So let's try and build something and monetize. So I'm going live. This is my first time. I don't know if I've been doing everything correctly. So I just turn the chats also on. So if you want, you could even try and chat with me. Let's go back to ChatGPT. Here we go. So I think it did its job. So it says fixed, applied, live. Okay, cool. Let's play this. Now this is completely messed up. It says I'm adding balls. Okay, cool, cool. Let's start it. Okay, let's stop or reset. Start. Okay, gravity on. They're not moving. Okay, it's adding the balls, but they're not bouncing. Is this prep off? Okay, what do you think, guys? What should we prompt next? It's not, the balls are not bouncing, and they're not positive or negative. I only see normal balls. Okay, I think you missed something. Let's go back. I think we missed some features. Balls are all of same. I want one positive So I want the circle to glow, glow and any pole. Gravity is not fun. Okay. Hope it understands what I'm trying to say. Okay, we're already like 32 minutes, into this. But yeah, we are trying to get that slow progress. But yeah, if you sit on this for about an hour or so, I'm sure you will have something which can at least usable for yourself. You could create personalized tools with this so that you don't have to you know run around the apps on your phone also, because you now could build a similar app which you have been using from years together on your phone. You could build games on it, you could build apps on it. Maybe you need some APIs and some more tweaking to get things working in the other world internet platforms. But yeah, if you are looking out for something for a personal, requirement or something like that, the best place is to build things on Canva. And you don't even need to code or know about anything about code. You will learn eventually, because ChatGPT will let you know of what it's been doing after it writes the code. So now I think it's done. So let's see. Update shift. Okay, let's play this. Okay, we have two balls, one positive and negative. Let's start. Merged into one ball. The gravity is on. Let's turn the gravity off and then. Okay, I think it's stopped. Oh my god. Okay, they're bouncing, but they're not. Let me turn the gravity off. Okay, now it looks cool. They shouldn't stop at one point, right? And then I'm watching as well. It got stuck. Okay, that got merged, but it got stuck. Oh, cool. It merged and then got stuck. I think this is the best way to start off, but yeah, you could go ahead and give it your own instructions and build anything you want. So from starting from, if you like this video, do let me know by just giving a like. It'll encourage me to create more and more apps. I've created a folder and I've given custom instructions of how to build apps to ChatGPT. I'd love to share those custom instructions even with you. Uh, do let me know, in the comments if you want those custom instructions. But yeah, this is the folder where I've been trying to build some apps, and let's check the instructions so that you get an idea. You act as a senior full stack developer, X designer plus product strategist, etc., etc., blah 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 blah. And then of course I took ChatGPT to write this particular prompt for me so that I could start building really good apps. But yeah, if you want to know how I build apps and follow the instructions, similar instructions, so do follow and subscribe. and I'd come up with new ideas every time I have in my mind. Thank you.